Wife secretly underwent corneal surgery to restore her sight. When she was overjoyed and wanted to tell her husband the good news, she was interrupted by her best friend, who had just returned from abroad. At that moment, she had no idea anything was wrong. She happily prepared to celebrate with her friend. She said she would personally go to the banquet hall to set up, but as she reached the door, she suddenly remembered that she had forgotten something. When she turned around to go back, she saw her husband and daughter taking a group photo with her best friend. The three of them looked so close, like a family. She even heard her adopted daughter calling her best friend mom. The adopted daughter had always looked down on the woman for being blind. She made her and her father endure disdainful glances. She persuaded her father to divorce the woman. The father firmly refused. He said that 10 years ago, it was the wife who donated her cornea to save him. If they divorced now, others would say he was ungrateful. The woman was very angry when she overheard this conversation, but she didn't directly confront them. In the evening, the adopted daughter hurriedly wanted the woman to give up her position as the head of the household. She brought a divorce agreement to the woman. She tricked the woman, saying it was her college application form. She asked the woman to sign it. The woman could already see by now. At this point, she felt very upset, but the actions of her husband and adopted daughter made her completely lose hope in this family, so she signed the agreement without hesitation. Once the adopted daughter got the divorce agreement, her face immediately changed. Taking advantage of the fact that her father was not at home, she kicked the woman out of the house. However, this divorce marked the beginning of the woman's turn of fortune, because the son she had lost for 20 years found her. Her son was now the richest man in the country, worth trillions of dollars. To prevent his mother from suffering any further, the CEO's son moved his mother into a villa. He even hired a Michelin chef to cook for her. The mother didn't want her son to spend too much money. She cooked the egg noodles her son had loved when he was younger. The CEO ate the egg noodles and was instantly moved to tears. But these tears were tears of happiness. The next morning, the mother got up and started cleaning the house. Seeing this, the CEO rushed to stop her. He said that he had brought her back home so she could enjoy a life of luxury, and that the cleaning duty should be left to the servants. Then he gave his mother a jade pendant to signify her identity. He told her to go to the mall owned by his company to shop. With the jade pendant, no one would dare to bully her. Although her son was now a billionaire, the woman still wanted to save her son money, so she planned to buy discounted vegetables. At this time, the adopted daughter and her best friend arrived. They had heard that the CEO's mother was coming to the supermarket. They deliberately came hoping to strike up a friendship with the CEO's mother. They hoped that the daughter could marry the CEO and become a rich wife. While they were dreaming, they saw the woman buying expired, discounted vegetables. They immediately mocked her. The woman only scolded the adopted daughter a few times, and was slapped in the face by her best friend. Suddenly, they noticed that the jade pendant the woman was wearing was identical to the one worn by the CEO's mother. They speculated that the woman must have stolen the pendant. They forcibly took the pendant from her neck. When the man learned about the situation, he felt that the woman was not someone who would steal. But the best friend insisted that the woman had stolen the CEO's mother's pendant. She even called over a supermarket employee to testify. The employee carefully examined the pendant's patterns and designs. She confirmed that the pendant belonged to the CEO. They concluded that the woman was pretending to be the CEO's mother. The best friend arrogantly insisted on taking the woman to meet the CEO's mother. The man hurriedly stopped her. He asked the best friend to handle the matter privately. Considering that the woman had raised her daughter for 10 years, she agreed to handle it privately, but she demanded that the woman kneel and apologize to her. The woman explained tearfully that she had not stolen the pendant. She refused to apologize to her best friend. Just as they were about to force the woman to kneel, the CEO's assistant suddenly arrived with bodyguards.